Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Offense. Welcome to Trend Lines Trader. This is a YouTube channel where we do daily analysis. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when we look at our chart, NAS100, you can see this is our instrument. We are on a daily time frame. Our chart has been very bearish for quite some time. Our instrument has been selling for quite some time, as you can see with this type of movement, wave movement. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm looking at the daily time frame, I'm using the bigger time frame so that I can know whether the price is still on the selling momentum or it's about to change the the trend. I want to see if we are at the level where we reach the support zone for us to be able to push towards the upside. So since we can see that our price is below our 200 SMA 200 simple moving average, this is our indicator. We can say that our price is still having selling or bearish strong momentum. So we can also look at our 2100 SMA. This is our also 2100 smooth moving average that we also use to indicate that our price is on the trend or is on consolidating season, or it's on the trend, or whether it's a downtrend or it's an uptrend. Our 21 SMA can tell us that no, we are on the trend. As you can see here, for example, we had a consolidation for previous days, and our indicator, our 2100 SMA, was showing it was not making any move. As you can see, when the price is bearish, it's going or it's pushing towards the downside with the trend. But when we are consolidating, you will find it moving sideways, not sideways like per se, but you will find it moving in the middle of the chart or in the middle of our graph. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our daily time frame, 4-hourly time frame, so that we can be able to tell where is our price going today on the opening session. I've been out for quite some time. I think I'm back now. I was busy with some of things, but anyway, let's continue trading. I was out for quite some time, but I'm back now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you some of the trend lines. I usually use the line chart to find my trend lines. When I put my trend lines, I use some of these skills. You can see that on our line chart we have these points where we can draw our trend line. With the line chart, it's much clearer than when you are using your candlesticks. So as you can see, we are having something like this. I think I got it wrong there. Let me use this. Let me use it somewhere from here. Yeah, you can see this is our channel, the bearish channel. So one thing someone can witness is our price didn't make touch around this area. You can see on this diagonal resistance, our price was making this type of moves where we had touches, but we didn't make a touch here, as well as around this area we didn't make a touch, but it's a trend. As you can see, there are a couple of turnings where the price is turning or making those turning points and doesn't touch our trend lines or doesn't reach our support zone or our resistance zone. But the thing is, you will find our price is reaching this the horizontal resistance and horizontal support zones. As you can see here, whenever it reaches these areas, it makes some different type of move. As you can see, you can also witness at this level. So our price will always move with this type of movements, where there's a previous support will be turned into current resistance. As you can see, our price made this type of move. Your previous support or your previous support zone is now becoming resistance. As you can see over here, we also had to witness our price testing this area, but it didn't manage to break, and it found the support as it pushed towards the upside and came back again to retest that, but this time broke out of it for us to end up having the price having a retest, as it was retesting and didn't manage to break out of this area or to break this area, and we ended up having resistance. So when the price doesn't break the area becomes the resistance. So hence I'm saying our previous support zone starts to become our resistance. It clearly says this point is very significant. So in the future, when our price will be around this area, we will have to look at our left side to check if the price used to respect this area. As you can see, our price has been giving us this type of structure movements, where it turns the previous resistance or previous support zone into a current support or current resistance. So at the moment, our price has found the support zone at this area. I can tell it will come towards this this zone. If it doesn't respect it, it will break out of it to give us resistance to turn or to make this area our resistance. So at the moment, our price still has a space or still in the movement, whether to reach towards the downside before we witness it respecting this area, or respect this area and push towards the upside. If it doesn't respect this area, we will find our price pushing towards the downside, where we will be looking out for or waiting for it to reach this diagonal diagonal support zone. So we can say now our price is pushing towards the upside. As our channel, as you can see, our channel has been pushing in this type of manner towards the downside, so it's bearish. So this is NASDAQ 100. We can see, let's go to our candlestick so we can get closer to the price to witness what will happen during our opening session. So ladies and gentlemen, you can see this price has been, this area has been respected for a couple of times. You can see our price is giving us this type of structure whereby it's respecting this area. I hope it will also come to reach the area and push towards the upside, or if it doesn't do that, as I was saying, it will break and retest and push towards the downside. So what we can do for ourselves, we just have to wait for the price to reach this area for us to be able to put our buy positions before it push towards the upside, or we just have to wait and see if it breaks out of this area and push towards the downside. But one thing that I can tell you is, you can see that our price had a very bearish, or our sellers were very in control in previous, in few days ago, as we had this type of candlestick, a bearish rejection candle. As you can see, our sellers are pushing the price towards the downside, so that we will be at this area in any time from now, because around this time that's where the the London session will be open. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We just have to wait for our price to reach this area and then wait for some rejection candlesticks bullish that will give us a signal of our price is respecting the area and is pushing towards the upside. But if it doesn't do that, remember, we will wait for the price to close below this area so that we can say now we are pushing towards the downside. Don't forget to press the like button if you find this video very informative for yourself, and please click on the subscribe button so that you can also have or continue with us on this channel. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next one.